No more. No more. Wanna sit down? Sit down. We can start. Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we're doing something a little bit different, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. We are starting a new series about dog names. So this is helpful for you if you are naming a new pet or if you're just interested in all the weird, crazy dog names that are out there. That's what we're gonna be doing. Today's video, we're gonna be focusing on food-themed dog names for all of you foodies out there. As someone who works with animals, I have heard everything under the sun when it comes to dog names. So a lot of these names are actually dogs that I know, or they're names that you guys suggested, or they're just ones that I found online that I thought were a lot of fun that I wanted to include. I am gonna be going through them pretty fast, so I'm gonna put timestamps down in the description section. If you wanna go check that out and skip to a certain food category, then you can go ahead and do that. Let's get started. We're gonna start off with one that is a little bit weird, but I actually know this dog. His name is Lunchbox. He's an English bulldog. My brother said to me the other day that bulldogs are one of the few breeds that can pull off any name that you give to them. They could be killer or they could be fluffy or princess. Now for names that fit into the main horse category, we have Meatball, which is also a dog that I know of. It's a friend of mine. She has a French bulldog whose name is Meatball, which I think is such a good name for a French bulldog. One of my favorite dog names of all time is Reuben, probably because the dog was one of my favorite dogs of all time. He was one of the dogs at the shelter that I volunteer at, and he's an American bulldog, and I just thought that was so fitting for him. Hot Dog, this is a classic, whether it's a Dachshund or any other type of dog. Macaroni, and then you can call him Mac for short. Chipotle, which you can also shorten to Chip. Gumbo, which is I think a really fun one if you have any roots tied to the South. One of my favorite foods, Taco. Angus, which is a name that I love whether it's for dogs or for humans. I just love that name. Gnocchi. Fettuccine, which you can also shorten to feta, which is also another type of food, but it all kind of goes in the same food name family. Kimchi. Now there's a family that I know who have named their kitten Kimchi, which I think is really suiting, but I think it would also go really well for a dog. Tater, or tater tot if you want it to be more well-rounded. Chili. Beans. I've always loved the name Beans for a dog. Pancake, which is another dog that I know. I used to walk Pancake, who was also an English bulldog, but she had a really strange jaw, so her tongue was just permanently hanging out, and her name was Pancake. And she was brown like a pancake. It was just all around the best name for her. So now we're gonna move into some sauces and spices names. First we have Sriracha, which I think is so fun. Pesto. Dill. I once met a little chihuahua named Dill, and it was just the cutest little thing. Parsley. Saffron. I love both this name and also the spice. And Pepper. I also used to walk a dog, a little black poodle that was named Pepper. Now let's move on to some snacks. First we have Skittle. Graham Cracker or Graham. This is another name of a dog that was at the shelter, and he was, I think, a poodle mix, and he was a golden color. Popcorn, and for short you can call him Pop. Mochi, which is another dog that is at the shelter now. I'm gonna link Mochi's adoption video up above in case you guys are interested in it, but I just think that the name is just so good and so fitting for different types of breeds. Fritter. I used to have a dog named Fritzy, and we used to call her Fritter sometimes. Nacho. Frito, which kind of sounds like fritter, but it's a different type of food, so we're putting it in here anyway. And Melba, like Melba toast, but just Melba. This category is for the health conscious types. First we have tofu, sushi, sashimi, goji, pistachio, kale, sprout, maple, granola, and edamame, which you can also shorten to Eddie if you'd like. And last but not least, we have the drinks category, starting off with Guinness. I used to walk a big dog. He was a Labradoodle, I believe. He was massive, and his name was Guinness, and he was black, but he had a little bit of white on him, so that was such a fitting name for him. For wine lovers, we have Pinot and Chardonnay. We also have the classic name Brandy. Tea is another good one, which I think is really cute. And finally, we have a suggestion from one of you guys, Milkshake. I have actually met another dog whose name was Milk, but they spelled it M-Y-K, which I thought was really unique and interesting. And those are my top food-themed, unique dog names. I hope that you guys enjoyed these types of videos. We're gonna be doing a ton of different ones, so if there's any kind of category that you'd like to suggest, then please do. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you wanna see more of these videos, and also follow me on Instagram, because when I ask for a guy's suggestion on different names, that's where I'm gonna be asking you, and if you wanna participate in that, then your name might just make it into the next list. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.